Good morning, Wednesday morning, the Garden of England. What a stunning morning. Look at that blue sky behind me, isn't that amazing? Anyway, I hope you're having a wonderful day too. Beautiful start to yours, wherever you are. Look, I just thought I would start today by sharing something. Yesterday, something showed up by coincidence on my Facebook feed. I was just flicking through, as you sometimes do, see what shows up. And funnily enough, when I was on holiday in Florida a week or so ago, I ended up talking about the island of Iona. We've been going there for the last 3 years to an Airbnb. We got to know the couple who run it, just fantastic. And they're into meditation and stuff, and talking about the best places to do it. And I mentioned the Isle of Iona, and particularly the hermit cell. So if you've ever been, or if you're going, go and sit in the hermit cell and use your Mindstore stuff. You'll be amazed at what happens. But anyway, and then out of the blue, there it was, Angela Trainer, who many of you know from the Glasgow area. She was up there, she posted photographs, brought the place all back to me, and we briefly had a little conversation on Facebook about maybe me going up there to do an island. We've thought about doing that before. We had a go at seeing if we couldn't get accommodation sorted out. But certainly if I could ever get the chance to do a live island again, oh my goodness, I would love to do it there. Just extraordinary. And now if that came about, and maybe you can let me know if you'd be interested. I mean, I probably have to charge something like £150 for a ticket. 2 days, amazing 2 days though, in that location, unbelievable. Of course, you've got to get yourself there because you're going to have to pay for accommodation. But it's just, it'd be well worth it. Even the journey. I mean, if you go by train, let's say from Glasgow up, that train journey, I mean, you can drive up, of course you can, but you don't see what you see in a train. That train journey is one of the best train journeys in the world. And then you get this ferry from Oban over to Mull, which that journey is stunning. And then you get a bus. You would get a bus across the island of Mull. Oh my goodness. And then finally the little ferry over to the gorgeous, wonderful island of Iona. You know, it's what an extraordinary opportunity. Let me know if you'd be interested in that, because it would be amazing if you could set that up. Another thing you can help me with, which I'd be grateful for, is we've now got an opportunity on the 28th of June. It's quite far away yet, I know that, but 28th of June to do a one-day Mindstore course like I did last summer for charity, and do it here in Canterbury. Now, the challenge I've got is in Canterbury, nobody knows me. Nobody knows who I am, you know, they have no idea what Mindstore is. Not even my neighbours. So they don't know the benefits of it. But there is interest. I did an introductory talk to I'm going to say about 50 people last week. Most of them put their hands up at the end of it to say they don't want to do the course. So that's a good start. But you could help. Because one or two of you have made comments recently with videos about what Mindstore has been meant for you, and so I would be certainly grateful if after this, watching this, you could, you know, do that typical thing, you know, just, you know, give us your initial, then your surname, you know, the town you're in or whatever, and give, you know, a referral, you know, just encourage them. That would be amazing if you could do that. And especially if they come from different parts of the UK and Ireland and maybe elsewhere in the world, I could then turn them into a poster or something and start putting them about, or a handbill, and just see if we can drum up people who'd be wanting to do the course, make it worthwhile for the people who are less fortunate than me, certainly, here in Canterbury. And of course, all you Mindstore people in the southeast or further afield who'd want to come and do that, you'd be made more than welcome. Now, again, because they don't understand what this is about or the potential of it, we're going to have to, it's all for charity, but the kind of where we're at the moment is it's a voluntary, pay what you want kind of thing. with a minimum. The minimum won't be too expensive. That's to encourage these people who could benefit but have no idea. And then those who are reasonably well off, of course, and who do the course can then add a wee bit more of a kind of offering to help the charities. So maybe you could help me with that. I'd be grateful if you would. That would be really, really special. Anyway, separate from that, look, I think, you know, you wake up in the morning, and if you scan the world's news, depends where you get your news from, of course, and whether that source you trust. I tend to scan all of them just briefly with a bell jar on, just to see what different views are, because there's no doubt about it, extremely different views. And you know, I'm going to say this, God help us, that somehow or other common sense wins through, because, you know, we're going to have to stay positive, we're going to have to wear bell jars, we're going to maybe have to have the confidence to speak up if need be. It's extraordinary times, and it needs extraordinary people to react. And you know who are extraordinary? You and I. We have the ability to influence, we have the ability to have the confidence to speak up. I can't imagine many people come to Mindstore and want to abuse other human beings after doing that, and want to somehow or other subjugate others, and want to start wars, want to say outrageous things. Hopefully every one of us would be peacekeepers. Surely we would want to use our tools and techniques to understand better the other, whoever the others are, and attempt to find common ground, because you know what, we're all human, every one of us, and if we see a beautiful morning like we've got here, then we just feel amazing, every one of us. You know, extraordinary times. It's going to take extraordinary people to sort it out. Let's continue to program that they do. So when we're programming our days, programming the meetings and events, maybe I'll take a moment to think about those who are struggling with what's going on in this world of ours. Anyway, have a cracker. Maybe you'll help me. I hope you do. Give me some feedback. See you tomorrow. Bye now. Bye bye.